everybody, welcome back, and this is the Nation Network, and I am Tony Schiavone with you here today, and I've got some, what's breaking news, I guess, in the industry right now, and it looks like it's legitimate. There's a lot of well-respected sources coming up with the same information right now, and that information is not good. And it appears that the injury suffered in Uniondale, Long Island, New York at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum by Paige just a few weeks ago, and this is not in fantasy wrestling. This is in real, actual world events, that the injury that left Paige with numbness in her extremities is career ending, and that is extraordinarily sad news. 25-year-old young lady. She's been wrestling since she's 13 years old. Her parents, of course, are very well known in the wrestling industry over in England. And it does appear by all accounts that she will be probably announcing her retirement this week on WWE television. We here at Invasion Nation will wish her the absolute best in everything she does. Hopefully she'll stick around the wrestling world as part of the faction she started a few weeks ago, or perhaps as a manager or something. I don't know what, but she needs to stay around and be involved in the business whatever way she possibly can be. So with that in mind, we're going to do a special tribute match. It's a Hell in a Cell against Sasha Banks. I don't think Sasha had any ill intent when she delivered the shot that would end up really doing the damage. If you haven't seen the video of it, it's available on YouTube. It is up there, and it looked like Paige just wasn't expecting it, which that's the part that kind of, I haven't figured the logic out in that, how she wasn't expecting it. You shouldn't be giving a person basically essentially a drop kick to the back of their shoulder blades if they're not aware of it. It's really a mess. But anyway, we're going to start the match up, and feel free to post your comments, your thoughts, and your memories of Paige's in-ring work. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate that. I wish this one was going to be a little happier than the subject matter is, but it happens. We know what happens. It's part of the game. These men and women put their bodies on the line when they get in the ring and do what they do night after night, 300 days a year. And it takes its toll. It's just when somebody's 25 years old, you figure they've got another decade at least to go, and the women, you know, they're definitely stepping their game up nowadays. There's no two ways about it, but they don't, generally speaking, take the same impact that the men do, simply because their bodies aren't as heavy and their frames aren't as thick. It's just usually that they don't have these types of injuries. Once again, guys, we appreciate you and your support very much. We are coming to you now from the world-famous Showboat Arena. This special broadcast of Glow Wrestling, it is a Hell in a Cell match. Sasha Banks will be squaring off against Paige. You've got to know that Paige is looking for some retribution right now. And she is going to get her opportunity against Sasha Banks right here in the Hell in a Cell. making her in-ring return just over a month ago. Paige now getting set to step into the confines of one of the most grueling matches, one of the most unforgiving cages in wrestling, the Hell in a Cell. All right, the cell is down. Action takes place inside and outside the ring in this one. There are no rules. Referee is simply there to either count one of these ladies out or to acknowledge that they submit if that should happen. We see Paige with the headbutt and Sasha Banks feeling the effects of that one. There's the Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and thus far it has been all in-ring activity, but it's still early in this one. Sasha Banks in trouble if she falls out the back door now. Goes from behind, belly to back suplex, and Paige striking the back of her head on the mat. Going for the Hurricane Rana. Sasha Banks taking Paige down, and the native of England slides outside the ring, buying herself some time as Sasha Banks now comes running around the other side. A little bit of a catch-as-catch-can going on here. Nice move right there by Paige, hitting the ropes and catching Sasha Banks with her own variation of the Hurricane Rana. Paige now with a fall-away slam. Sasha Banks running right into a back spinning heel kick, and now backed up into the ropes. What is Paige going to do with her here? Suplex attempt. Shades of Tully Blanchard as she just plants Sasha Banks with that one. And now all the way to the top rope. What is she going to do here? Went for the elbow. Nobody was home. She had to see Sasha Banks was sitting up and probably wanted to adjust in midair, but it didn't turn out the way she wanted it to, that's for sure. Running into the turnbuckle, and now she's got Sasha from behind. Goes for the crate. Look at this. She's got the shoulders down, but can't hold on to it more than one count. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We talked about retribution, and here it comes. Sasha Banks blocks the chair shot. And now looking for a quick cover. I don't think you're going to get her like that. That's way too early. Sasha Banks from the top rope. Finds the mark. Oh, now look at this. Sasha Banks enjoying the moment. Paige going to work on Sasha Banks. Look at this from behind, working on the lower back of Sasha Banks into the steel post. Sasha Banks turns the tide with one simple move. We talked about the steel cage being an unforgiving structure. Well, a steel post isn't going to do much better. Look at this. Sasha Banks just drop kicked her this time to the front. These ladies taking the action out on the floor. Paige coming out the back door, dropping Sasha Banks on the back of her head. Both of these women are going to be feeling the pain in the morning. Sasha Banks just got sent careening all the way down. Paige has got Sasha Banks. She's walking her all around the ring. Clotheslines her down in the corner she goes. Hey, just nailed her. Dropping her across that top rope. And now what? Sasha Banks strong. Knocked her out almost. Hooks the leg. One count, and Paige is able to get out. This crowd on its feet right now. Oh, she caught her in the head with it. Paige going to work on Sasha Banks. She continues the beatdown. That chair now perched in the corner. Head first. Sasha's out. Hooks the leg. No, not yet. Paige just yanked her up. She might have had her beat. Again, releasing another pin attempt. It looks like, I'm not sure if this is good strategy on the part of Paige. You've got Sasha Banks in trouble enough to get a pin. You need to take advantage of the opportunity. And that's what happens if you don't. Sasha just folded her in half. But Paige comes right back with more. All this crowd on its feet now. And now Paige bouncing the back of the head of Sasha Banks off the canvas. Reverses the Irish whip into the rope. She went for it, nobody was home, and now Paige fighting back. Sasha Banks is in the corner. Tornado DDT. Sasha Banks just caught her with that fireman's carry. Paige blocked the attempt, and now she's got Sasha Banks into the ropes. All the way out to the floor. of Paige. Ramming the head of Sasha Banks into that steel. We talk about retribution, you're seeing it here. Sasha Banks one more time going to that steel post. And Paige is out. Paige trying to get back to a vertical base. She does now with a little bit of help from Sasha Banks, who ran her right into the post again. Sasha Banks hooks the leg. But Paige able to kick out. German suplex, and over she goes. Paige under the ring looking for anything she can find, comes up empty. Whoa, wait a minute, what is she doing? She's got half of the steps and she just drove them into Sasha Banks. From the top rope. Landed on the apron, but not on Sasha Banks. Deep arm drag that time by Paige, and now she's got Sasha Banks into the post. What's good for the goose, good for the gander, I suppose. And now it is Paige with Sasha Banks. Sasha fighting her way out. Both of these women really close to that steps. Oh, she slammed her on top of the steps. Sasha Banks coming down. But Paige still managing to kick out. Back heel trip takes her down. Now Paige going for the single Boston Crab. Single leg Boston Crab is on her. Sasha Banks is in trouble. Once again, it looked like Paige had her beat, but she released the hold. Again, hooks the leg, it's early. And Paige out the back door. Oh, dropped her across the top rope. Paige is out. It's over. Sasha Banks completely in control of this match right now. Well, she was. Paige perching her up on the top rope. What's she going to do with her? What is she gonna do? Rampage from the top. She almost drove her into the steel steps with it. Paige going to work on Sasha Banks. Now juggler out in the corner. These two women laying in each other with everything they've got. Paige, what is she going to do here? She's got her up in the air. Oh, she powered on the top of the steps. This has got to be it. Paige struck the steps head first on her way down. What will be left of either of these two ladies when it's over? Sasha's in trouble now. Paige taking her up again onto that top. She's going up for it again. Oh, I think she caught the steps with that one. Sasha Banks is out. And it's all over. We take a look back at some of the action from this one. These two ladies putting on a match for the ages here inside the Hell in a Cell. It was turn the page out on the floor. But it was the Rampage inside the ring that really did the job. Wait a minute. Going after her now. Bayley is here. Bayley just got caught. She's taking up for her friend, Sasha Banks. Too little, too late, perhaps. Of course, Bayley and Sasha Banks are on the same team. Well, the injury took place to Paige. And I think Bayley realized that her best friend just took a hell of a beating, and what was about to happen at the hands of Paige here would have been too much. Members of the Four Horsewomen Bayley with that perfect, oh my, European uppercut, and she dropped Paige. We may not have heard the end of this one. All right, fans, that's it for Glow, and we just want to wish once again from the Nation Network a very speedy recovery. We know we probably will not see her back in an actual wrestling ring anytime in the near future, if at all. But we wish only the best to Paige. If her career is in fact over, as it appears to be, it is way too soon for somebody with so much talent. We hope to see and hear from her in the very near future. Everyone here, we just send out nothing but the best wishes. Thoughts and prayers are with you. We thank you all for your continued support of this channel as we continue to grow. Subscriptions going up near 700 and climbing. And for that, we thank all of you. If you know anyone out there that's an old school wrestling fan that doesn't know about this channel, you need to get them involved. Fans, we're going to be back with plenty more wrestling action this week. Look for us on Monday and Tuesday with some of the greatest in old school wrestling. In the meantime, so long from the Showboat.